When you were growing up, you probably were told not to be greedy by parents and teachers. Why? Greed is the self centered desire for something. It certainly doesn't promote goodwill among siblings or classmates. In John Steinbeck's The Pearl, the wealthy doctor at first refuses to treat Kino's infant son, Koyotito, for a scorpion sting because Kino cannot afford to pay. As you might expect, everyone in the village views the doctor's greed as villainous, while he says, I alone in the world am supposed to work for nothing, and I'm tired of it. See if he has any money. It doesn't occur to everyone, then, that they could succumb to the same evil greed. Let's take a look at the destructive force of greed on the community in The Pearl. In the beginning, life in the fishing village is quiet and people are content. Most everyone works hard and maintains a positive regard for each other. Sometimes food is scarce, but the community is able to make it by pulling together. Then everything changes on the day Kino finds the pearl. It's amazing how quickly word spreads and everyone begins to think of how he or she might benefit, as demonstrated in these quotes. It came to the priest walking in his garden, and it put a thoughtful look in his eyes and a memory of certain repairs necessary to the church. The doctor looked past his aged patient and saw himself sitting in a restaurant in Paris, and a waiter was just opening a bottle of wine. The news came early to the beggars in front of the church, and it made them giggle a little with pleasure, for they knew that there is no almsgiver in the world like a poor man who is suddenly lucky. Every man suddenly became related to Kino's pearl. Kino's pearl went into the dreams, the speculations, the schemes, the plans, the futures, the wishes, the needs, the lusts, the hungers of everyone, and only one person stood in the way, and that was Kino, so that he became curiously every man's enemy. Not realizing that Kino's brother and his wife are the only people who are truly happy for him, Kino continues to dream out loud about the things the pearl will bring to Kino, his wife Wana, and Koyotito. Wana is the first to see that the greed the pearl has inspired in others is bringing danger to their family. Of course, she wants to get married in a church and send Koyotito to school, but she sees a side of her neighbors that she wishes she didn't know existed. The doctor purposely makes Koyotito sick so that he can come back and treat him for money. The priest comes by to try to get his hands on some of their money, and robbers begin coming to their home in the middle of the night, attacking Kino. Wana begs Kino to get rid of the pearl, but Kino replies, "This is our one chance. Our son must go to school. He must break out of the pot that holds us in." Kino becomes so obsessed with the things that the pearl can bring them that when Wana tries to sneak out in the middle of the night to get rid of the pearl, he attacks her. He struck her in the face with his clenched fist, and she fell among the boulders, and he kicked her in the side. The greed brought by the pearl continues to bring harm to Kino and his family, as his canoe is destroyed, their house is burned down, and Kino is forced to kill in self-defense. Still, Kino refuses to give up his fortune. "This pearl has become my soul," he says. "If I give it up, I shall lose my soul." Eventually, Koyotito is shot and killed. And finally, Kino lets go and gives up the pearl. John Steinbeck's The Pearl is a parable about a small family that doesn't have much in the way of material goods, but they're rich in the love of family and friends. When they suddenly become wealthy, the way they are treated by their family and friends changes. Greed becomes a destructive force in the community because everyone sees Kino coming between themselves and their dreams. When bad things start happening, Wana tries to take action to get rid of the pearl, but Kino has been enveloped by greed. It's not until Kino loses everything that matters to him that he's finally able to see that the pearl isn't worth it.